big topic. We're going to need more than one show to talk about this because there's a whole lot of headaches, as a lot of us know. I know I suffer from migraines, and boy, they can keep you in bed.
Oh yeah, I mean, almost every American has suffered from headaches at some point in his or her life, and a large number actually suffer from them on a fairly regular basis, and for a smaller percentage of them, it can be disabling. You know, I mean, if you're not careful in terms of avoiding the right things or doing the right things to keep them from coming on, it can have a significantly negative effect on your life.
Now, what about those normal, if you can call it normal, everyday headaches that people get? You're always, I guess, advised to maybe take some aspirin, lay down,
Right.
but you know, what causes them, and what can you really do about them?
Well, most headaches, the average run-of-the-mill headaches, are ones that happen because you're under a significant amount of stress in your life, or perhaps you did something that you don't usually do. So the common things to avoid headaches would be to avoid any significant alcohol use, because in addition to the normal post-alcohol use headaches, you can also get headaches due to the dehydration that the alcohol causes. So that's the first thing. Second thing is to get adequate sleep. Anytime we don't sleep enough, the body does not get enough rest and isn't able to recover as it normally would. So these are all things that we can do to prevent the headaches that would otherwise potentially disable us.
And any warning signs that these headaches may be displaying to people? You know, you got this little headache every day. Are you just really under too much stress, or there's something more to it?
Well, the classic statement is, if it's the worst headache in your life, and if you don't normally get headaches, especially so, it's very important to seek medical attention. So don't ignore headaches that occur routinely and regularly if nobody's ever assessed them. And certainly if it's the worst headache that you've ever gotten, it's very important to go ahead and get medical attention. But in general, the usual run-of-the-mill headache that goes away with some Tylenol, a little bit of rest, and drinking a little extra fluid is not too much to be concerned about.
That's what I was going to ask you about. Aspirin, ibuprofen, which one are you supposed to take, and will they work?
Ah, gotcha. Well, the aspirin and ibuprofen work in very similar ways. One of the mechanisms for the routine kind of headache is that the blood vessels in your brain might be constricted and cause a little bit of almost inflammation, you can think of. So the aspirin and the ibuprofen actually knocks that out and diminishes that factor and eliminates the headache in that fashion. So it certainly will help you if taken at the right time, and so long as it's not a very particularly severe headache. So for the usual headache, aspirin, ibuprofen, or Tylenol will do a good job in getting rid of the headaches.
Okay, well, good. And as we know, there's many more different kinds of headaches, more severe, and we're going to talk about those next Sunday.
Absolutely.
So, well, thank you for joining us, as always. Now, if you have a question for the doctor, email it to us at news@KIIITV.com or post it on our Facebook wall. We'll be back right after the break for a last look at weather, everyone.